Welcome to World Rampage Vietnam series.
Alright guys, we're on the bus heading to Paradise Cave. We are on a tour to do Paradise Cave and Dark Cave. Yeah, about 15 minutes out, so...
Our tour guide speaks really good English.
Yep.
And he's taught us a little bit about which plants are everywhere, and it was really interesting. And told us about how, like, typhoon season, the houses get flooded, and that's why there's so many caves also in Phong Nha, because
water erosion
water comes through here. Yeah.
So Paradise Cave, he's told us, is about 31 kilometres long. We're only going to see a kilometre of it, which is fine. My legs won't cover 31 k's today. We're a bit tired and a bit sore from the last few days' events.
31 k's.
31 k's, mate. Yep.
Do we have to walk?
The whole thing.
No.
Yeah. So yeah.
You've got the option of doing like a dry cave or a wet cave. Because we're doing dark cave, I decided to do a dry cave for the other tour. Because we're doing kayaking in the dark cave, so I didn't think it was, that it's pointless to do two kayaking trips to two different caves. So we're doing one dry cave, one wet cave, and so it'll be a good experience.
Alright, here we go. This is the entrance.
So like,
Leaving all that stuff in the van. And yeah, we're gonna trek through the jungle apparently. There are busloads of tourists, which I absolutely hate.
tourist trap, have you ever seen one?
Oh, we seem to be hitting them all this time. Scan your ticket, through you come. So there's two options you can take, and one of them is taking a buggy on this road. It's just a little golf cart with about 8 seats. Or you can walk. It's only a 10-minute walk, flat ground. Why wouldn't you walk? Look how pretty this jungle is. Absolutely fantastic. Nice and cool, it's not too hot. Just walk it, guys, you see more. It is so lovely through here. Nice and quiet. Hear all the insects. Hear the wife and child squawking in the background. Okay, so now we're walking towards the entrance of the cave. It's a 570 metre uphill walk. I'll let you know how it is when we get to the end. Woo. So we're about 20 metres in and Jesse's already dying. He's only got 550 metres to go.
Oh god.
And he's dying already. It's really not that hard. I'm a vapor and I'm doing alright so far. Just to give you an idea about the weather, it's about 35 degrees at the moment.
No.
And it's only like 9:30 in the morning. Humidity I reckon is sitting about 10 gazillion%. And yeah, so you can see the sweat. Okay, so at the top, just near the entrance to the cave, they have water, so don't stress. You'll be able to buy water when you get up here. It's very, very cheap water too. I just gave it $10 and got like $8 change, so, and I bought 3 bottles. But if you stand here, the air that's coming out of the cave is freezing cold, like air-conditioned air. So when you get to the top, you're gonna have like a really nice relief when you get there.
After the trek up the mountain, it was time to have a rest, and the guide told us some really cool facts about Paradise Cave. It was discovered in 2005, opened in 2010 to visitors. It's 100 metres high and at least 150 metres wide, and they believe that it was formed about 350 to 400 million years ago. There's a new scorpion species just discovered in 2012 as well, although we didn't see any animals while we were in there.
Alright, so we're just about to enter the cave, and yeah, there's lots of bugs and birds, and oh, that air is so cold.
It's like aircon.
It is like full-on aircon just pumping out of that hole. 270 stairs to the bottom. Let's see how our legs go. 270 stairs isn't that bad.
270 stairs?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep, 270 steps.
That means we're going to go back up them.
Yep. Wait till you get the shakes on the way back up.
So apparently there's a lot of swallows in here, like the birds. Very minimal bats. Not too many animals in this cave.
Yes, the bats don't like the light, so that's why they don't stay in here. You can see all the stalactites coming down from the top. You said they grow about 1.3 mil a year.
No,
Which-
0.3.
Oh, 0.3 mil a year. So, which is not much. So if you break them off, you've broken off like hundreds of years worth of growth. And I don't know if you guys know, but I'm not a big fan of caves. I don't know, the whole thought of the thing collapsing and squashing my head gets me every time. But, you know, you can't live your life in fear, you just got to send it. It's just so amazing that we have places like this around. What an amazing cave. We have caves in Australia, but not like this. This thing's huge. Like, absolutely massive. Look at that, there's the stairs that we just walked up. Up there. Absolutely fantastic, guys. There's people everywhere. This is the part of tourism that sucks. And yes, I know the irony of it. I too am also a tourist, but I like to be places alone where there's no one else around. You know, and it's just you and nature. Now check this out. I wonder what makes it like that. Look at the lines. Isn't that strange? Isn't that big stalagmite? And that is massive. That is millions of years. Millions of years. So I don't know if it's going to pick it up on camera. You can see the light coming through that one there, and you can see all the layers. Now you think that's hundreds of thousands of years of growth just there. Makes you wonder what happened to the air to make it go those brown dark colours. Because if you look at the end, it's all really dark. Like you can't even see through it. So it just makes you wonder what actually happened out on the surface that made it go that colour. So this sign here says Thap Chi Then. I have no idea what it says, but with the magic of Google Translate, Thien Tower, which I would say is that thing right there. That's the Thien Tower. That's pretty cool. Technology, right?
We're almost there. So close.
Okay, so that completes Paradise Cave. It's fantastic in there, it's really good. Difficulty level a 5. Or 4, probably 4. It's really not that hard. You take your time and there's no rush to get up and down. Absolutely beautiful in there, but as we were coming out, there's tons of tourists pouring in, so I'm glad we got in when we did. But yeah, definitely come and check it out, guys. It's well worth it. All right, as you can see, Jesse's taking photos. So I'm going to turn you around because no one wants to see my ugly face. And just check out the absolute beauty of this, guys. That's stunning. What is it, Jesse?
That's absolutely beautiful.
And just like with every tourist trap, there is tourist shops just as you go in, so they can sell you stuff, lots of stuff. Yeah, I think we're getting on the bus now and we are going. Alright, lunch guys. Looks pretty good. Alright, so we have to get ready and put these wicked helmets on. And then after that we get harnesses. Alright, so we got our harnesses on. And yeah, about to put our life jackets on and go down.
After lunch, it was time to go on the zip line. Unfortunately, Jesse was not heavy enough to go on the zip line, so the guide took him over on a canoe instead.
Alright, here we fucking go! Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that! That's the shot of the century! Gonna get ya! Hey! That was fantastic, guys.
Okay.
We had a fat time. So here we are at the entrance of Dark Cave. We had to swim here. It's a short swim from the zip line. The zip line was brutal.
When they say dark cave, they truly mean dark cave. If we didn't have our lights on, we would not have been able to see. There's definitely a reason that they have all these height recommendations as well, as Jesse couldn't stand in some areas and he had to swim. Once you finish in the water section, it's time to get off the life jackets and start squeezing through all these different caverns to get to the mud area. But be careful, it's slippery. Now they reckon that the mud has properties that are good for the skin, but I don't know if that's legit or if that's just a tourist gimmick. Then it's time to wash off all that mud and head back out to the sunshine. As we arrived back on land, we were greeted with a flutter of butterflies. It was so amazing. Then it was time for some fun in the sun. I couldn't resist the opportunity to take some epic pictures of these butterflies. So we just finished up doing both of the caves. I do suggest a little bit of fitness because the first one is high cardio.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. The dark cave is awesome. Just be prepared to get in the water it's definitely a wet cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dark cave was good, and the mud, like,
Yeah, don't wear something that you really like.
yeah. So, but unreal. What an experience walking through that cave like that. Felt like you were exploring it for the first time. You know, yeah, unreal.
Yeah, there's like a water park after you finish the dark cave, and you get to play for about an hour and a half, roughly. Just slides, all water activities. Jesse had an absolute blast.
Yeah, it was good.
And the butterflies.
Man, the butterflies are just insane.
We got so lucky because it's just the season for all the butterflies to be out at the moment, so we got some awesome pics. Hey, and if you want to see our pictures, we do sell them on Shutterstock as well. I'll put the link in the description.
Yeah.
Then it was back to Karst Villas for a well-needed rest, because the following day we were to begin a 3-day motorbike tour.
I actually don't care who sees me naked, because that is the most unreal view from the shower I've ever seen. Look at it. Right where I'm standing under the shower.